Leah. YN. She runs towards her, sits on the floor and press her handkerchief on YN's head to stop bleeding. What happened? Why there's so much blood coming from her lower part? Rachel tries to pull Leah away from YN, but she jerk her away. Leave me. We have to take her to hospital. Hurry up. She looks at everyone, but no one was moving from their places. Please save her, Mom, Auntie. She looks at Jungkook. Appa, you saved my best friend, she said, crying. Jungkook. Best friend, what do you mean? Isn't she Mina who betrayed you and tried to ruin your life? Leah. No, she isn't. She the one who saved me. Hearing this, Jungkook hurriedly get up from couch and went towards YN and took her to hospital. Now everyone is standing outside of the OT and waiting for doctor. Leah is crying and praying for YN's life. Jungkook's heart is beating fast. After 3 hours, doctor came out from OT. Jungkook and Leah runs towards doctor. Leah. How's she? Doctor. Who are you to her? Leah. I'm her best friend. Doctor. Her husband or any family members? Jungkook. I'm her husband. Jeon. Jungkook. Doctor. Mr. Jeon, her condition is still critical and I'm sorry to say, but we were able to save one of them. We saved your wife, but we couldn't save your baby, and in future she might never be able to conceive. Because the hit she got left some internal injuries. I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Jeon. Jungkook's heart crushed into pieces and tears started streaming down from his eyes. Jungkook. Can we see her? Doctor. Not right now, but after we shift her to another room. Jungkook nodded and doctor left. Leah. Are you happy now? All of you ruined an innocent person's life. Rachel. It isn't our fault. Everything happened because of why she got cut off by a tight slap on her face by Leah. Leah. Even she was the one who hurted me. Know what I mean? No one have any right to anyone. They will get their karma. Leah's mom. Leah, baby, we thought. Leah. What you thought? How? What you thought that I will be happy? No, you're wrong. I'm not happy by hurting someone. She got interrupted by the doctor. Doctor. Her condition is stable now. We shifted her to another room. Soon she will gain her senses. Now you can see her. Hearing this, Leah and Jungkook rush towards her room. Leah opens the door and by looking at her condition she started crying again. She sits on the stool. After 2 hours, YN opens her eyes and closes them again to adjust the light. Leah saw her opening her eyes and said, Leah. YN. Are you okay? Is it hurting? Dr. Jungkook runs outside and calls the doctor. Doctor comes inside and tells everyone to leave, and after checkup she comes out and says she's fine. You can see her. Jungkook. Thank you, doctor. They went inside and sees YN sitting on bed emotionless. Leah tries to hug her, but YN showed her hand to stop. YN. I was 5 years old. I was playing in my room and my mom came there and told we are going to park. I got so much excited and happy. She make me wear a beautiful dress. After getting ready, we went out. The ride was getting longer than usual. When I asked them, they said we are about to reach. The car stopped. We got out, but it wasn't a park. I looked at my mom. She said they had some work here, so I have to wait. She told me to sit on bench and said they will be back after some time. I nodded and they left but never came back to take me. I was sitting there for hours. Rain started pouring, but no one came to take me. Then a lady saw and took me with her to her orphanage. After that, I never trusted anyone, but then I trusted you and make you my best friend. Now look at me, what your family done to me. After this, we can't be friends anymore. She hold Leah's hand, broke her friendship bracelet. Leah. YN, please don't do this. I'm sorry. Please don't break our friendship. I will do anything you say. YN. Anything I will say. Leah nodded. Then tell your brother to free me from this fake relationship. Jungkook's eyes widened. Jungkook. No, I can't, and I won't divorce you. I love you. Please, I'm sorry. Don't do this. Don't leave me. He fell on his knees and said, don't do this with me. Taehyung is standing there looking at them. His eyes are also teary, but there's something going inside his mind. He went out of room and called his mom. Taehyung. Hello mom, I want you to do something for me. He cut the call, now everything will be clear. YN's condition wasn't okay, so doctor told to stay in hospital for 2 to 3 weeks. 1 week later, someone knocked on the door and came inside. Leah and Jungkook were already present there. Taehyung, I want to tell you something, he said to YN. The things you told us about your parents were very similar to my cousin. She also went out with them and got lost and they couldn't find her anywhere. That time we were in US. I loved her like my own sister. When they lost her, I cried so much. Now after hearing about your family, I thought maybe you're my cousin, so I took a DNA test without tell you. I'm sorry for that. And these reports tells that you are my cousin, he said, and tears started streaming down his eyes. And they are standing outside and wants to meet you. Do you want to meet them? YN, no, she said without any hesitation. I don't want to meet them. Tell them to leave me alone like they left me years ago, and also tell them to never show me their faces again. Think this as a request, Taehyung, but just once. YN, I'm tired and want to rest. She laid on bed and closes her eyes. Some days later, YN got discharged from hospital and she went to her house where she lived before getting married. Jungkook begged her to come with him to his house, but she didn't listen. She sent divorce papers to a guard, came inside and handed Jungkook an envelope. Jungkook opened the envelope and his world turns upside down and he said, "Divorce papers.